What's up guys, welcome to Wasted Space and we're back in the Piece of the Rim. What is going down today? A few comments. First thing we're going to be dealing with is Natsuki here. I had not noticed that we actually managed to grab the only family member, so I am going to change this to chat and recruit. This is Merc, so there's no real point releasing. So getting hold of Natsuki could be pretty cool. Main plans for today are try and sort out, we don't have enough storage space anymore, so try and sort out this rubbish so that we can use this area here, which is going to mean, of course, moving these solar panels. So I think over here is where I'm going to put everything, at the back. So start off with, let's get rid of some of the stuff that's going to be in the way back here, and that includes hauling this rubbish, because we're probably going to want that too. Speed things up a bit. Okay, the other thing I want to do to make sure that we don't have any issues here is just put a sandbag here so they can't stop. I'm not sure about these doors, I'm really not. Some people rightly pointed out that actually they do slow them down and they're not very expensive to repair. But at the same time, is slowing them down a good thing? Because at times, Cass will throw multiple stuff at you at once, and you don't want to be slow. You want to finish off that raid ASAP. The other thing I kind of want to do, we've rebuilt that one. I feel like this needs a bit more Daka. Bit more firepower. So let's add at least one more to either end. Sandstone walls in between. I might put some more behind, don't know. Something like that. But yes, this area is the plan for today. Cut through here. It's too wide as it currently stands, and of course this kind of needs removing. So I need to think about what sort of layout we're going to have. So let's do the plans. We'll have a little cut through here. So wall in the geo. Probably not. Probably want to keep that nice and open. That's 10, so that's an acceptable distance. So we could potentially just do something along the lines of doorway through into here. This doesn't need to be an airlock because it's internal, so that can literally just be a cut through. We can actually get rid of this whole line of wall here too. And I want a storage room, so maybe we line off across there. Take off that line of... yeah, that could work. And just have a door either end, and this can be a big storage area. This area here, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but something. Cool, they've got all that stuff done over there. So, first step is going to be getting these solar generators out here. And is there any nice way of keeping it near the building? Not so much. The thinking is eventually I might open up this back area and actually have these kind of inside rather than outside. But hey, let's just whack these down here for the time being. Now that's a lot of steel. Thank you for that. Get save, Rimworld. I'll just replace that one, shall I? So yeah, that's quite a lot of steel. That all comes through the wall there. I mean, technically we could have another run here. But yeah, maybe encase those later down the line. Actually haven't come through. We've also got things that we should be hunting, because it's that time of year. Lots of breakdowns, that's fine. Aha! Drone dairy. Keep an eye out for cougars while I'm doing this as well. They're bound to show up at some point. Seem to get at least one cougar a year. Not many animals at the moment, I have to admit. A bug hive! In those same bedrooms, in the light. Roger. Well then, one of these again. Did they spread anywhere else? Because otherwise, that makes this one smaller than the first one. The first one had things in here too. Oh well. Well, that's proof that my infestation trap certainly doesn't work, which kind of expected. Still, okay, everybody, time to go. And infestation equals absolutely everybody. Kieran can stay in bed, but everyone else is going to get ready to come do some work. I think that should be it. Masao Shark still hauling outside. Did anyone go to hunt? Nope. No, everyone's still in the base, so that's all good. Go on in, Infestation. Nice way to start an episode with a bit of a fight. Right, here we're going to want... I mean, I'm going to keep a couple of snipers, but in reality we're going to want a lot of close-range weaponry. So, charge rifle, at least 2 more. Amber. We've only got bad charge rifles at this point, although you've only got a bad sniper rifle, so probably shouldn't worry too much about that. Cool, so Max, get you down here. Where's Gravelfoot? Gravelfoot, I want you down here as well. That is a lot of bugs. Damn, there's a lot of bugs. Okay, so let's do kind of what we did last time with people in doorways ready to fall back. Dragon Addy, let's move you down. Max is coming down, Xavier can come down. Billy and Mick come down. Hodor is basically useless. I've not got that many options here. Feel like I should, because this room looks like it's going to be the room we do this in from here on out. I feel like maybe I should be thinking about actually building some little fortifications in here to help them with this. Okay, so now the dangerous task of opening... Well, actually, no, they do break out eventually, don't they? The question is, which way do they break out? Gonna come out? Prison break, Natsuki. But you don't look much like you've broken out. I'm just gonna have to let Natsuki go. Because she's Jurgen's sister, so if we kill her trying to escape, that'll screw us over. So, yeah, I'm going to let Natsuki go at this point. We'd have to move everybody up there to try and catch her. And even then, there's a decent chance we'd kill her instead of catching her. And I think she'll just path straight through this door and be gone. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Max is at breaking point. Yeah, Max, go consume a fine meal. That's fine. Hodor, Jurgen... That's all okay. It's this area here that I'm not very confident about. Kind of really want to keep the turret up, so maybe the answer is to get lots of firepower in straight away. Are they trying to break out yet? No. Natsuki escaped. Yep, as expected. Don't you worry about closing that door behind you. Oh, Ash. Okay. Apparently there was someone outside I missed. What's Natsuki doing? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Will you get off Sherlock, please? Always something, isn't there? Right. Hold open. Ash, go in there for me. How come Natsuki can just open that? That's not your door. Do you remember what I was saying about Cass doing 2 things at once? I don't want to have to kill Natsuki. Look at... Apparently it's just fine to wander around my base now. That's what prison break means, is has control of all of your doors for no reason. Ash, where are you going? Get in here. Actually, that's going to give Natsuki a reasonably good shot. Maybe... Oh, screw it. Do it. Maybe the bugs will come out during... Dodgy, dodgy, dodgy times. Yes, yes. That now you see, now you have some trouble, Natsuki, because now the meaty people have arrived. Hope Max doesn't get too badly beaten up here. Cool. Max health. Just bruised. Back in here. Ash, how did you do? Fine. Back in here, and then obviously Sherlock took a hit as well. Health. Oh, just bruises. Okay, that's okay. I thought it was a an actual shot. Right, the bugs are, as of yet, not very interested in coming out. Gravelfoot's doing the job. Colonist needs treatment. Gravelfoot and Max, yeah. Kieran's up. Tending to Sherlock, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Max, you're just bruised, mate. You're going to have to deal with it. Okay, who is fast? Who is fast? 3.18. 4.68. Amber's pretty quick. Not Hodor. Hodor is not quick. Looks like it might be Amber. Yep, so far, Amber is the speedy one. What about Max? Slow. Max is slow, and Gravelfoot is actually quite quick, but anyway. Terrible mood, Max. Resting in there. That's okay. That's okay. Gravelfoot come down. Amber. We're going to have to time this pretty carefully. Going to go hold open on that one. Do one room at a time. Now, move, 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 move. No, the friendly fire. Not too bad so far. No, you had to get the turret, didn't you? In that tiny, tiny little amount of time, you had to get the turret. God damn it. Xavier's not in a very useful position anymore. Radio Radish is so blatantly going to get one to the back of the head. Xavier, do you want to come up here, please? And we'll go round. And Radish, while you've got an opportunity. Go, 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 go! Top goods trader, perfect. Okay. Now for the real fight. That'll do. That'll do. Hello! And meet my charge rifles. Charge rifles are awesome. Oh, nice. The bottom colony's let itself out. So, in theory, at this point, Jurgen should... Did he just shoot... Or did he hit the wall? He must have hit the wall. Anyway. Colonist, terrible mood. Max is still in a terrible mood. Kieran is tending to Max, which involves going past the line of fire. This should be interesting. Go on, Kieran. Get it. Good job. Can you guys hit something? Now where are you going? Feeding fine meal to Natsuki. Not that way, you're not. Oh, actually, what I should do is forbid that. There you go. Hit him. Wow. One shot him. Okay, that works. And more. Alright, we've got a full line of bugs coming now. Well, coming. Getting owned. Oop, back. Who else is in a terrible mood? Hodor. Hodor, go amuse yourself. I can't do much about Max being in a terrible mood. Gravelfoot needs treatment, yes, we know that much. Nice. Need to get the redundant power sorted for that hospital. Bit of an ongoing problem. That's right, shoot the fools. Beating the hell out of our own base, but so be it. Sherlock's around that side. Slightly concerning. What are you guys up to? All the traders. I think Hodor's about to break on me as well, aren't you? Although they're almost done. 3 left. Oh! Friendly fire is, as always, incredibly real. So just the big boy. You gonna come out and play, my friend? Yee, there he comes. Hello, up here. Nice. Okay, so boom. In fact, no. Let's get 2 of you guys in there. 2 of you guys in there, and the rest of you lot can go back to usual duties. And we should really quickly sort out that missing bit of power. And oh, I see. So what we really needed to do was, have this bit actually connected on, and we would have some redundant. But as it stands, not so much. Let's unforbid that as well. Unforbid all the jelly. And temporarily hauling cleaning spree for everybody. Might change the bedroom layouts at some point, because if they're going to continually spawn here, I wonder if I can farm them here. Basically. And get that done too. I think that was, that and that were the only holes that they poked. Right, you guys can go back to duty. And you guys can finish the last hive. Cool. And then mess all over. Right, while we've got the opportunity, Kieran, I am sorry, sir, but can you go and call one of these guys at least so that we can get rid of some of this rubbish? Let's reconnect that. Let's also rebuild. See, I keep putting it here, and I think it's too close to the hallway. Let's move it further up to like there. And we lost our little bit of extra power conduit as well, so let's do that there. Nothing I can haul? There is. Yeah, I can see it. Better. Poor mood. Yeah, not actually very surprised by that. Nice. Right, what do we get rid of? Food. Look at the volume of stuff we've got stored. So, let's give you a load of corn. Load of potatoes, probably about 1,000 again. Nice, that's a bit back. What else can we get? Ooh, they've got more huskies. Kind of want more huskies. Do you have anything else we fancy? A lot of chocolate. No components? No components. Oh yes, there are. 27 components. Yes, please. And I will take some huskies as well. What should we have? Got a male and a female, so let's get another male and female, shall we? 3 and 4. I like that idea. Let's do it. Huskies come down from space. Moo? Or is that Moo? No, it's MJ. MJ, and alright, you guys. Animal defaults. Master. Keep forgetting to do this. I actually want everyone's master to be Kieran. I think that makes sense. And then here, let's go obedience and haul. Obedience and haul. And then up here, we're going to want some more beds. In theory. I think we're just about alright. But let's do one more just there for the time being. I can hear that someone is off hunting. Iguana revenge. Come on, iguana, what you got? Don't tell me, Ash. I was about to say, please kill the iguana. That would be really, really quite pathetic. Quick, cougar check. They're gonna be here somewhere. It's gonna show up. What on earth are you guys getting followed by? Snakes! All the snakes. I haven't even bothered to think about doing that. That's partly because of metal, I wonder. Your marble. Ash has got a snake. Not a snake, an iguana. Where's my mining spot? I swear it was right over here. Oh, there it is. There it is. Not that there's very much left in there. I wonder, Cass has just had a go at us. Does that mean that this is a good opportunity to try and do this? Possibly not. Not if it's going to distract them when they've got a load of other stuff queued up. Let's speed things up a bit. Hodor is exhausted. No. And in a bad mood, I imagine. Yeah. No one down there has got power anymore. That's because I told everyone to do hauling and cleaning first, which, to be fair, was probably the right call. Look at the amount of rubbish down there still. It's horrible. I hate to think what these guys think of their bedroom. Yeah, everyone's happy, but... feeling terrible. Really? Actually? I love how you get a negative for shared bedroom, even though they want to be together. Good job, guys. Good job. Just masses of hauling. Radio Radish, can you come and treat Kieran? I think it's just the mechanized, isn't it? Intense pain. It's not great, if I'm honest. Come on, guys, clean this place. Clean it. Look at it. It's horrible. Alright, let's start dropping down a few of the haulers back down to do a bit of cleaning instead. Radish. Who was our fast walker? So we have a fast walker of some sort. Was it Xavier. Fast walker was Amber. I suppose that makes sense as the one that was really quick. So Amber should really be hauling. Yep. Okay, that's good. That's good. Ooh, and these doors should really be held open. Cool. Is it mostly nice in here as well now? Yep. Get rid of all the bug goop and so on. Or most of the bug goop and so on, I should say. Quite clearly not all of it. I have not really got much done. Sudden appearance of weird stuff. So yeah, there was the thinking of cutting across there. There'll be like an entranceway there, an entranceway there. The geothermal will basically be inside our storeroom. And a cut through here that lets you go through the storeroom. Maybe the storeroom's just on the corner. I think that might make even more sense, in fact. Structure, sandstone wall. So I'm going to want it from there, and 11 is the max distance, I think. Like that. Like that, yeah. And then we can deconstruct that edge there. And I will also... Sandstone auto door. We're going to get rid of this bit, of course. So, can be there and there? Something like that. Something like that. Visitors from Uncle's Town. What do you got to trade? Chocolate, medicine, silver, triple rocket launchers, doomsday rocket launchers. The last thing I should ever be trusted with, in other words. Okay, everything's clean and hauled. I'm going to temporarily cancel these because I want that metal for inside the base for the time being. We are running out pretty quick. Assume we're out of marble as well, pretty much. Hence, this is all slowed down. Yep. What else have I got written down here? Ah, yes. I want to adjust my number of meals being made back down again. It was simple meals. That's fine. This is all a bit overkill, and it's part of the reason why they're not ever making any kibble. It's not lack of meat. We've got plenty of meat, or had plenty of meat. I checked that last episode. We've used a lot of it now. Although, to be fair, we've also just gone and got a whole load more too. But it was they will always prioritise the kitchen table over the other ones. So everything is breaking down. Does anybody want to build my power lines? No. Let's cancel these ones as well. It's just more. No one wants to build my power lines because they've got other stuff they want to do first. How's the training going, MJ? It's not. Like that, eh? I see. Getting together to celebrate Jürgen and Xavier's marriage. At least that'll cheer people up. Chill, folks. Yeah, that's better. Aww. Needed more chairs. Needed more chairs. Still. Not bad. Marriage ceremony. Everyone chilling. Everybody not doing any work. As usual. Alright, well. While you do that, I'm going to go searching for steel. I'm actually going to grab those components out. Part of me thinks it might be time for us to start doing some exploratory mining. Maybe in this piece of rock here. Because, you know, it's kind of right there. And if it does have anything in it, that could be really useful. Or perhaps in this rock. In fact, I'm going to do that. Oops, not like that though. That's not how you do it. One there. That should tell us whether there's anything interesting in that area. This is all marble, isn't it? I might as well grab that. We do actually need a bunch of marble, so that makes some sense. Would quite like them to do the power. We're not out of components, are we? No, we're just out of people to actually do stuff. 7.7% chance for Natsuki. How is Natsuki looking now? Left leg cut off. Yes, now who's going to be trying to escape from prison? Whoops. Yeah, this is the problem with using swords to beat them down. Roland looks like he's stuck for whatever reason. Let's do what everyone was clamouring for me to do and actually put the heater somewhere sensible, like in the middle one. If I put it there, can they still get in the bed? In the end, I've made these rooms just ever so slightly too small, is what I did. Trader from Unclestown, confused. Doesn't know how to get into base. You could get into base before. What is confusing you so much now? Do you have anything interesting? That is the trader, isn't it? Really? So all you've got is 3 package survival meals and a couple of muffalo. And a deer. Now, you know what? I'm alright. I am just fine. Okay, so they've cleaned up everything at least. It's not a horrible, ugly mess anymore. It is, however, still taking them ages to do anything else. Visitor. Seems to have a few items to trade. Trade caravans. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I was just freaking out about what I'd done there, but that is actually correct. Marble tiles down, filling the floor just there. Nanami, you had something to trade, but I doubt it's interesting. Oh, an awful pistol. Shark and... So this is hauling, surely. Sherlock can haul. Can MJ haul? Couldn't before. Ah, and they've got random masters. That's not right. There you go. By having them all set to Kieran so they all bond on Kieran, they could end up with a really, really disastrous occasion where we lose Kieran and everybody goes completely nuts. All the animals go nuts and come and start smashing on us. I could see it happening. Alright, more steel search. And you guys will all be like, you're blind, it's right there. Just looking straight at it and ignoring it. More bit down here, but that's really quite a long way away now. Nothing noticeable in this. We do still have this to worry about. Maybe we'll make this a priority some point soon. I think that might be a good idea. Go and check out whatever's in there, because that should have some cryo-sleep caskets in it, and that should make things a little bit more advantageous for us. Smelt metal from slag is technically going, but also technically not going. Because there's nobody doing it. Gravelfoot, how's your statue going? Ooh, quite a lot closer. Quite a lot closer. Is nobody gonna build these damn blueprints for me? I love it. It then puts the metal in there. Yeah. Well, but why? Oh, there we go. That's better. Hey! The power is restored. 1,095 sandstone blocks. Which one's the sandstone? Stone blocks. That's the sandstone one. Suspend. I think we've got enough of those, and I think we've run out of stuff to haul anyway. Like, I haven't told them to haul anything inside in a little while, so I think we've run out of stuff for that. There is a question of what exactly people are doing. It's summer, that's fine. Should really be growing outside, but not sure I'm really that bothered. Gravel, sand. Yeah, there's just so little area out here to grow in. And then this sapper trap. think it's alright. We could extend this end out a bit more, give a bit more room for the turrets and so on, but Buffalo wool pants worn by Mayo has deteriorated to nothing. And apparently it's here. Mm. I think it's a corpse. I think it's in one of these. Is a Mayo buck. No, I'm not going to go through all my graves and work out whether Mayo's in there. Let's not do that game. You finally getting to work on this? New recruit, Roland. Nice. I haven't had a new recruit in a little while. Where are you gone, Roland, sir? So we have renaming next episode as well. So, Roland, what are you going to do? Nice, he can haul and clean. So what's he going to do? Haul and clean. And pretty much nothing else. Yeah, pretty much nothing else. I think that sounds like a plan. Then we can turn some of the people that have got better skills at other stuff down a bit. So, like that, for example. Make sure these guys with the actual decent ability focus on what the things they can do well. And then I suppose let's have you can be like, as with everyone else, do a little bit of crafting if there's nothing else to do. Nice, nice. I need them to finish that off and then I can roof it over. I also need to... Oh, that's why they're not doing it there, it's because I've got a blooming telescope there. You can go outside up there to use the telescope, I think. No one? Thank God. And, I mean, ironically, it's already got a stockpile in it, but at the same time, I think we can copy these settings, paste on here, but then also allow the stuff that technically can be outside, but whatever. We should have enough space internally to get around that, and then let's full size it. And I'm not going to put a walkway through that one because this is going to be yeah, normal, whereas this one should be preferred, and this one's going to get removed. And connect. Ah, yes. Did we get Natsuki as well? We got them both. Sick. Which means we should probably do something about the fact that Natsuki's missing a leg. And of course we don't have a decent replacement at the moment, so it was that left leg. You're getting a peg leg, I'm afraid. It's not pretty, but it'll do. And that means back in here again. Yeah, Natsuki can't haul or clean, but he's really good at art. Nice. Not bad at mining. Yeah, we can take that. Let's get these away. As before, I have a little bit of craft. And your primary is art as well, much like Gravelfoot. Oh, hang on. I've got better passion than Gravelfoot, but the reason... Yeah, that's why we've not got any kibble. We've got 2 chefs, and one of them's priority was too low. So that should be on 2, and that should be on 2 as well. One of them's priority was too low to use the butcher's table. Gravelfoot should have been butchering and wasn't. Watch as Gravelfoot now immediately... No? Damn it. Yeah, there we go. Immediately, things start happening like it should have been. Let's also go in here. Kibble. What are we using? Is there anything we should... Is it worth limited? Probably not. Screw it. Screw it! So is that now all done? It is. I just can't see because of the plans. Actually, it's not plans. I can't see because of the marble. Ignore me. But that does also mean... that bit should be roofed. And it should also have a light in it someplace, I figure. Oh no! Visible cables. And standing lamp down this corner as well. Yep. Cool, cool. Looking relatively under control. Indoors, -3. Oh, and I did also forget to... What's this? Survival rifle, that should be picked up. But one of these heaters, yeah, this one, is connected to the thing I used to turn off the lights. Even though that's fine, but in here isn't cold enough. This stuff's not frozen. Target temperature -4. Fine, we'll turn that on, and for now, actually reconnect that back to being off again, because it is the summer, so that should produce enough heat on its own. You can always go and turn that back on again later down the line. The animals are all happy. In fact, everyone's pretty happy. Look at that. Nice. Calm. Everyone's chill. Ah, they're not going there because I bet you that's forbidden zone. Expand allowed area. Where is it allowed? Yeah. Yes, I think I'm going to get rid of these traps. They're just a bit of a faff, and they don't really do that much damage. In reality, could do more. Reconnect. Hey. And let's, while we're at it, metal supplies completely empty. So deconstruct. Ink separate in the next X number of seconds. There we go. Reconstruct it fast. I don't know why you gave up with one block left, but okay. Oh, can we? Hydroponics basin, that's fine. Go on, guys, get that stuff built up. There's a bit of metal there as well. Hey, here we go. Oh, you are a tool. It was mentioned it in the comments that look, they didn't manage to trap themselves in doing the stuff down here, and therefore the next 5 possible opportunities they would do so. And there was one of them. Of course. What's wrong with just... Oh, okay, someone else has decided they want that bit, because that makes sense. Cool, and at the same time, let's also do those two. That should... Aww, happy doggies. Kieran and Masso have formed a bond. They were going to bond anyway. It might as well be. Right, we need... I've got to keep a closer eye on this. Radio Radish. Go and treat Kieran. Kieran doesn't really get treated because he is the only doctor. And Radish is not high enough. Sure, let's go 2 for the time being while Kieran's ill. Probably doesn't hurt to have Radish get some skill up. Not going to be as good as Kieran, but again, probably doesn't hurt. Marriage is on. Radio Radish accepted Kieran's magic proposal. Everyone's getting hooked. Everybody is getting hooked. It's cool. Howler just chomping down on some stuff outside. Natsuki. Okay, I thought for a second still incapable of movement, but no, we're good. We're good. I was hoping someone was going to go and finish those for me. Thank you very much. That's a bit better. These power conduits are done, but the ones in the walls aren't? Oh no, the ones in the walls are. Okay, cool. So... and that's all roofed over and correct, so technically we can now get rid of that zone and they'll move it out here. Which is probably for the best. And then I'm going to, looking at the time, almost certainly next episode, switch these around so that this is very much raw materials. Whereas out here we have sort of the more permanent storage for other stuff. Same with up here, perhaps, once the solar panels have been moved over. Okay, so before we finish up, let's go and... What on earth are people doing up here? Oh yes, I did actually mark up some stuff for mining up there. Fair point. Manhunters. Okay. Restrictions. Ooh, and we didn't do these either, did we? So, everybody raid wargs. Animals. Animal raids. Hold open. Shut the doors off. Or we could not shut the doors off and let them come wandering through. How many rhino are there? How many rhino? That's a lot of rhino. I want to fight the rhino. I think we'll fight the rhino. And then with how things are set up, where's Kieran? You. Drafting him should bring all of the animals back. Natsuki, get the hell back in again. Anyone else outside? Doesn't look like it, but yeah, it's just Natsuki and Addy is... No, you're not. No, you're not, my friend. You are coming the hell back inside. We got some rhino to kill. Yeah, look. Mass out, instant turnaround. Natsuki's on the way back. And the rhino are coming. Ooh. Ooh. I'm not 100% certain Natsuki's gonna make it in time. Didn't find anything useful in there. Shit, now what to do? Because there's the question here of whether I like draft him and hope that I'm right and that actually that's what's going on. Kieran with his animal defense pack. Everybody else needs to come out here. Gravelfoot and Max can stay. Radish as well. Because yeah, what's that? From there to there, I don't know. There's no easy way of measuring distance. Other than with my fingers on the screen. So you have a full extension of my fingers just to get to the geothermal. Oh, it's going to be close. It depends on how fast these rhino move. 3.8. Natsuki, how fast do you move? Please tell me it's faster than that. 2.69. No. No. Fuck. Alright, I'm going to do something stupidly risky. Send Natsuki round the back in the hope... There's no cut through there either. In the hope that the rhino go through the entranceway in on our guys and we can... Like, they hold course and they go for the nearest option. Otherwise, I'm screwed because there's no way Natsuki's making our entrance in time. The rhino are going to beat Natsuki there. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna be super cheeky. I'm gonna look at the time and think, yeah, I could call it here. So I'm going to. We're gonna call it with the rhino at the gates and 10 rhino at the gate. And as mentioned, Natsuki can't make it in time. Too slow. It's the peg leg that's done it. Now, the opposite option, take her around the back. I could go super duper risky and try and actually break her in at the back. No! into the geothermal. She'll make that and they won't come through the doorways. Phew, okay, because this is cool in here as well. Alright, so we've got a plan to save Natsuki. I am still going to leave it, because even that's slightly up in the air. They could go straight for Natsuki, we don't know. So I'm going to leave it here. I think that's a good place to stop. Rhino awaiting. Perhaps we're about to get a load of meat. Perhaps everything's about to go terribly, terribly wrong. We don't know. We will find out next time on Dragon... No, wrong game. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Catch you next time. If you did like it, obviously, hit like, hit subscribe, all that jazz. And if you didn't like it, hit me up down in the comments. Let me know how to improve, as you guys often do, and I really appreciate it. So thanks a lot, guys. I'll catch you next time.